Hi everyone, and welcome to our 2020 Honors Day program. We are very fortunate to be able to provide numerous scholarships to this year's graduates based on the generosity of many families and organizations in the Morris community. Thank you to the families, donors, and groups who have made these scholarships possible. In a typical year, we would have several outside presenters join us on this day to help honor our students. This year, we have respectfully requested to present these awards on behalf of the various donors and groups. To begin our program, I would like to introduce our principal, Mr. Michael Gorley.
Thank you, Craig. Every year, Exelon Nuclear Generating Station awards one $1,000 scholarship to a deserving Morris Community High School graduate who plans to further his or her education by pursuing a technical, science, or engineering degree at a community college, a four-year college or university, similar institution of higher learning. This year, the selection committee has selected Marissa Trobel, who will be furthering her education at the University of Tennessee, where she will be studying nuclear engineering. Congratulations, Marissa. The Spirit of FRU Scholarship is given annually to a student attending a Division III or smaller school. This scholarship is dedicated to the 1974 MCHS graduate Thomas Frulin. Tom, whose nickname was Fru, graduated from MCHS and throughout high school was involved in a variety of clubs and activities. He was even crowned homecoming king. However, his true passion was sports. He lettered in football, basketball, and baseball, serving as captain for both the football and baseball teams. His leadership and athletic skill earned him selection as the 1973-74 Senior Athlete of the Year. After high school, Tom received an athletic scholarship to Elmhurst College to play baseball. After graduating, he moved west, eventually settling in Everett, Washington. Although Tom lived on the other side of the country, he never lost sight of his Redskin spirit. He would always call and learn the score of the football games and subscribe to the Morris Daily Herald to keep track of all the sports teams. He firmly believed that once a Redskin, always a Redskin. In 2001, Tom lost his battle with bladder cancer, an extremely rare cancer for a person so young and healthy. Tom brought persistence and a positive attitude and a strive for excellence that he learned on the athletic fields to his battle with cancer. His life has taught many valuable lessons that include seeing the best in people and keeping a positive attitude no matter how difficult the circumstances. Tom remains to this day an inspiration to many that knew him. Tom's passion for life, devotion to friends and family, and his overcoming adversity are qualities that are looked for in applicants of this scholarship. The Frulin family dedicates this award not to the memory of Tom, but of his spirit. They hope this scholarship helps the recipient to achieve their dreams. Now it's my honor and privilege to present this award to Tony Patel. Congratulations, Tony. Honor S. Trotter, who was a teacher at Saratoga Elementary School for 32 years, is the honoree of this next scholarship. Mrs. Trotter devoted much of her life to the improvement of education of children and teachers at Saratoga School. This year, the Honor S. Trotter Teacher Education Award for $2,000 will be awarded to Paige Thorson. Sorry, Paige. Norma Peel Kinney Scholarship. Norma Peel's career goal was to become a registered nurse. She worked hard towards that goal and was able to attend the Norwegian School of Nursing in Chicago. Shortly after she began, unfortunate circumstances arose and she could no longer afford her schooling. She never lost sight of her original goal, but eventually married Gerald Kinney, and started their family. 5 boys later, Norma made the decision to go back to school and get a degree. Since nursing was her one true passion, she completed her vocational nursing degree and ended up working at the Morris Hospital, the Grundy County Nursing Home, and also did some home health care. Norma was determined, intelligent, hardworking, and compassionate. Her family would like to honor her memory with the Norma Pill Kinney Scholarship. This scholarship is for an MCHS senior choosing to go into the medical field. This year, the Norma Peel Kinney Scholarship is awarded to Miss Chloe Gallo. Rosalie Paulson lived her entire life in Morris, Illinois. Rosalie married her husband, Ray, shortly after she graduated from MCHS. They raised 3 sons, who were all graduates of MCHS, and as was 6 of their 9 grandchildren. Rosie was a devoted wife, a mother, and active in the community. She was a school crossing guard for the city of Morris for many years, and made many friends and acquaintances with all she met. Rosie spent a considerable amount of time in MCHS activities and sports in support of her children, grandchildren, and many friends. High school events is where she loved to see all her friends and make new ones. She also loved helping and doing good things for people. Later in life, Rosie developed some health issues. With support of many health professionals who took care of her, she was able to live a longer and productive life. After Rosie passed, the family felt it would be good to keep Rosie's spirit alive by creating a scholarship for someone entering the health science fields who could pass on the legacy of helping others. It is a great honor to award this year's scholarship in the amount of $1,000 to Megan Johnson. Congratulations, Megan. The Jessica Bennett Scholarship. On behalf of the Bennett family, I'm here to present the Jessica Bennett Memorial Scholarship for Performing Arts. Jessica was a student here at MCHS and spent all 4 years devoted to the choir, madrigals, spring musical, and fall play her sophomore year. She truly loved singing and performing and spoke frequently of her close friends and lifelong friendships she formed during these years. Her love of music followed her to Millikan University, where she sang in the esteemed choirs. Jessica went on to teach preschool, where she brought music into the lives of her young students daily. Jessica tragically passed away in 2014 at the age of 25. Her family established this scholarship to honor Jessica's life. It was also created to acknowledge an MCHS senior who shares a similar passion for music. The Bennetts wanted to share this quote, particularly during these uncertain times. Music can lift our spirits and remind us to look after each other, end quote. They would also like to share a quote from this year's selected scholarship recipient. Music has helped me through a lot in my life, and I plan on singing for the rest of my life, end quote. The Bennett family is proud to present this year's Performing Arts Scholarship to Anya Henneman. The Morris Police Benevolent Society. On behalf of Sergeant Stephen Henneman, the Morris Police Benevolent Society is proud to award a $500 scholarship to 2 students who expressed a desire to pursue degrees in a law enforcement related field. Congratulations to Owen Jungles and Anthony Patel. Thank you, and we wish you luck on your journey. The Morris Rotary Club Scholarships. The following 6 students are being recognized as recipients of the Morris Rotary Club Scholarship. Each student is being awarded $1,000. The scholarships go to Kayla Aikenhead, Robert Bates, Rory Griffin, Sophia Meninga, Mackenzie Pilch, and Marissa Trobel. Marissa Trobel is also receiving the Arthur Gore STEM Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations to all. Corsello Prinzler Art Scholarship. On behalf of First Midwest Bank, and for 31 years in a row, it is a great pleasure to present the Corsello Prinzler Art Scholarship Award to Kaylee Benson. And now I'd like to welcome Mr. Johnson, who will be presenting the Morris Warrior Scholarship.
On behalf of the Morris Warriors and the Shannon family, we are proud to present Scott Dale with this year's Morris Warriors Troy Shannon Scholarship. Congratulations, Scott.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. Home for the Holidays Scholarship. Each year, the Home for the Holidays Committee selects one Morris High School student and one GAVC student to receive a $1,000 scholarship to further their education. This year, the committee is pleased to award Sophia Meninga from Morris Community High School and Caleb Habeck from GAVC as the recipients. Congratulations and good luck to both. The Society of 40 Men and 8 Horses. As veterans have learned the importance of nurses in our military and our community endeavors. In 1941, the committee began issuing nurse training scholarships for those individuals who are seeking a career in nursing. This $500 scholarship is awarded on behalf of the Morris Volunteer 1195 of the 40 and 8. Congratulations to Anya Hudeman, and we wish you the best of luck in your adventure. Thank you. Now I'd like to bring to the podium Mr. Alan Thorson.
Thank you. My name is Alan Thorson. I'm the head football coach at Morris Community High School. I am here to present this year's Quarterback Club Award Scholarship. Each year, the Morris Quarterback Club awards 2 $500 scholarships. The applicants are randomly selected and must have played football for all 4 years at MCHS. This year's winners are Scott Dale and Zach Redinger. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Thorson. Always a Redskin. Student Council established the Always a Redskin Foundation to promote a sense of community and pride amongst MCHS students. Each year, the foundation grants a $500 scholarship to a senior who can demonstrate involvement and leadership in MCHS organizations and maintaining a 4.5 grade point average or higher. Plans to attend a post-secondary institution and submits an essay entitled What Being a Redskin Leader Means to Me. This year's recipients wrote in her essay, quote, I understand that a true leader is not measured by the titles or positions they hold, but by the quality of their character and their desire to set a good example for others. Leadership is not marked by the certificates that hang on your walls or the number of clubs we can be involved in at once. It is all about our actions, end quote. Congratulations to this year's Always a Redskin Scholarship winner, Sophia Meninga. This year's male recipient wrote in his essay, quote, not only has it been the best 4 years of my life, but it has been the most influential years of my life. Accepting the challenges of becoming a leader, I grew as a Redskin. Redskins do not shy down from any challenge, no matter the cost. Redskins always find a way to get it done and influence their surroundings, end quote. Congratulations to this year's Always a Redskin Scholarship winner, Barry Amiano. Congratulations, you two. The Morris VFW Post awards an academic scholarship to a qualifying graduating senior at Morris High School each academic year. Also, the Post may award an academic scholarship to a qualifying senior annually as long as there are funds available to do so. Today, we are awarding both scholarships. The academic scholarships have a value of $1,000 each. Scholarship qualifications include minimum GPA, are in the bloodline of an honorably discharged veteran, and submit an essay on the topic selected by the VFW. 2 independent VFW groups select the scholarship recipients for the essays that are submitted. Under normal conditions, the scholarships would be presented by Jerry Zabrowski, commander of the Morris VFW. The scholarship recipients for this year are Marissa Trobel, and the Post Auxiliary Scholarship recipient is Caleb Habeck. Now I'd like to bring back to the podium Dr. Craig Ortez.
The American Legion was chartered by Congress in 1919 as a patriotic veterans organization devoted to mutual helpfulness. It is the nation's largest wartime veterans service organization committed to mentoring youth and sponsorship of wholesome programs in our communities, advocating patriotism and honor, promoting strong national security, and continued devotion to our fellow service members and veterans. The American Legion was founded upon those 4 pillars: a strong national security, taking care of veterans, mentoring youth, and promoting patriotism and honor. In Morris, we are very proud of the many youth programs we support, to include Boys and Girls State, the Youth Police Academy program, American Legion Baseball, boy and girl troops with the Boy Scouts of America, the recognition of 8th grade and high school graduates each year, and the Joe B. Lowry Scholarship. We congratulate all of you and wish the best to the class of 2020. The American Legion Service Awards go to Hannah Barth and Eli Davey. The Joe B. Lowry Award goes to Haley Auckland. I am here today on behalf of Rick and Marcy Bernicus, their daughter Kellen, their son Matt, head baseball coach Todd Kane, and the Baseball Booster Club to award the 2020 Ryan Bernicus Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded annually to a senior baseball player who has demonstrated dedication, loyalty, and character on and off the field. Applicants were asked to write about how they have exhibited these characteristics in their daily lives and what being awarded this scholarship would mean to them. The Bernicus family would like to sincerely thank all senior baseball players who applied for their heartfelt written responses. Ryan Bernicus was a 2011 graduate of Morris Community High School and a pitcher and first baseman in the MCHS baseball program. After high school, he attended the University of Iowa, majoring in pharmacology. In 2014, while attending Iowa, he was diagnosed with Ewing's sarcoma, a rare bone and soft tissue cancer that affects children and young adults. After being diagnosed, Ryan was determined to beat his illness and returned to school to fulfill his dream of becoming a pharmacist. Throughout his fight, he demonstrated remarkable strength and courage, which isn't surprising at all to anyone who knew him. He was fortunate to have been surrounded by numerous friends and family who encouraged him to continue to fight, especially his school and community, and in particular, the MCHS baseball family. Ryan wanted to pay forward all the generosity he received during his long battle, and he believed a scholarship would be a great way to give back. He personally awarded the first scholarship in 2015 to a player who exhibited these similar characteristics: dedication, loyalty, and exemplary character. Sadly, we lost Ryan on April 13, 2016. And it is a day that many of us will never forget. Just like Ryan, we will never forget the lives he touched, the unwavering courage he displayed, and what he stood for as a human being. It is true that Ryan left us much too soon, but it is his legacy and his number 31 that forever hangs in the lobby that will forever be with us. This $1,000 scholarship serves to help continue Ryan's legacy of courage and the pursuit of living a good life in all of the right ways, for all of the right reasons. It is my honor on behalf of the Bernicus family, Coach Kane, and the Baseball Booster Club to award the 2020 Ryan Bernicus Memorial Scholarship to senior baseball player Matt Lopez. Eye Care International would like to thank all the NHS students who participated in preparing the eyeglasses for their clinics. Without you, we could not service the thousands of patients that we see every year. This year, Eye Care International will be awarding two $1,000 scholarships. This year's recipients are Sophie Meninga and Isabel Hess. Congratulations on your achievements. The Wendling family, along with many friends and neighbors, established the Mark A. Wendling Engineering Scholarship and the Janice M. Wendling Education Scholarship in memory of two special individuals. Throughout their lives, the Wendlings shared their time and talent endlessly with friends, family, and this community. It is the family's great honor to continue their legacy of helping others with these scholarships. We hope that the recipients grow throughout their college years and become successful in their future careers while remembering to take the time to give back along the way. This year, the Mark A. Wendling Engineering Scholarship recipient is Terry Silva. The Janice M. Wendling Education Scholarship goes to Kaylee Rother. The Morris Color Guard is honored to present the Morris Color Guard First Responder Scholarship for 2020. This year's $500 award goes to Mr. Owen Jungles. Owen will be attending JJC in the fall. We wish you well in these trying times. The Morris Lions Club is pleased to sponsor programs that encourage good citizenship in the youth in our community. Each year, we sponsor two Morris High School juniors to the World Affairs Seminar at Carroll University. I would like to announce this summer's attendees, Alex Duffy and Enrique Gonzalez, who will attend a virtual workshop this summer. I'd also like to announce the Citizenship Award, which is given each year to indicate the importance attached to good citizenship. The Morris Lions Club helps reinforce this idea by awarding a $2,500 scholarship to each winner. The Lions Club is a worldwide service club. Since service and citizenship go hand in hand, the Morris Lions Club is very proud to give this monetary award each year. Both of this year's winners are exemplary students who demonstrate outstanding citizenship. Congratulations to Macy Rogers and Barry Amiano. The next award I have is the Robert and Melissa Shoddy Scholarship. Mr. Shoddy was a math teacher, coach, and administrator here at MCHS for 25 years, serving as principal from 1977 until 1990. A native of Riverton, Illinois, he received his Bachelor of Science degree from Illinois State University and his Master's of Education degree, along with a Certificate of Advanced Study from the University of Illinois. This scholarship is one that I personally hold in very high regard. Mr. Shoddy was principal during my first 3 years of high school, and he was truly a man of character. He had a reputation for making MCHS an excellent academic institution, and the many exceptional teachers he hired exemplified that. I truly regret that I never had the opportunity to work for Mr. Shoddy, because the teachers who did have that honor speak so fondly of him and have tremendous respect for him. His legacy lives on in many ways through the programs and traditions at MCHS, and we are a finer place because of his contributions and high standards. It is an honor for me to present the Robert and Melissa Shoddy Scholarship on behalf of their children, Steve, Mark, and Doug Shoddy. They send their congratulations to Hannah Barth and are very excited and happy for her to get this scholarship. They say, in honor of our parents, please remember to be thoughtful, be kind, and have fun. We wish you all the best at SIU Carbondale. Congratulations to Hannah Barth. A scholarship in memory of Eugene L. Funk was established by his family upon his death on October 20th, 1992 in Morris. Mr. Funk was a local businessman who was known as a kind, helpful gentleman who was interested in the satisfaction of his customers and in the Morris community. Congratulations to the Eugene L. Funk Scholarship recipient, Sophie Meninga. Mark McTague graduated from Morris Community High School. He graduated from the University of Iowa and lived in California, where he pursued his interest in acting. The recipient of the Mark McTague Scholarship is a graduating senior who has exhibited leadership qualities and has been an outstanding student as well as citizen. Congratulations to this year's recipient, Elena Kachelsvik. Mrs. S.B. Siren was born and lived in the Philippines until she met her husband, who was in the service during World War II. Mrs. Siren was involved in the many service activities such as Grundy County 4-H, Morris Women's Club, Immaculate Conception Church and School, as well as the American Cancer Society. Mrs. Siren lost a courageous battle to cancer. The scholarship is awarded to an outstanding senior who has overcome obstacles and will be attending college next year. This year's winner of the S.B. Siren Scholarship is Sophia Shaw. The Dr. Keith and Senator Sue Rezin Endowment Scholarship is awarded this year by a committee that selected the student based on a set of criteria, and on behalf of Dr. Keith and Senator Sue Rezin, I would like to present that endowment scholarship to Kaylee Rother. Each year, the faculty selects a senior girl and a senior boy to receive school activity awards. Nominations for activity awards are based upon overall participation and contribution of the candidate in organizational activities through grades 9 through 12. General value of the actual contributions to the whole student body or school, not merely belonging to numerous organizations or contributing in one area, is the basis of citation. This year's activity award recipients are Barry Amiano and Sophie Meninga. In 1985, Morris Community High School was bequeathed monies by the late Fred W. Anderson, who had a career in cattle raising and theater management. This benevolence of Mr. Anderson reflected his long-standing interest in people and their education, as well as his strong interest in MCHS. The Fred W. Anderson Scholarship recipients for this year, there are 4 of them: Rory Griffin, Madeline Knapp, Mackenzie Pilch, and Simone Robinson Stevens. Congratulations. The Mazan Masonic Lodge Scholarship was established with the intent of providing the student with a means whereby he or she could pursue his or her chosen profession. The Masons give scholarships to Minooka High School, Coal City High School, Gardner South Wilmington High School, and Seneca High School, as well as Morris Community High School. This year's scholarship winner for Morris is Marissa Trobel. Next are the DAR and SAR award winners. The National Society Daughters of American Revolution and Sons of American Revolution recipients are voted on by the faculty. The traits of honesty, scholarship, loyalty, leadership, service, and respect for others is used in making the selections. The National Society of the Daughters of American Revolution recipient for this year is Sophie Meninga. The National Society of the Sons of American Revolution recipient this year is Dan Grant. At this time, I would like to bring up our yearbook advisor, Mrs. Becky Bernardi.
Hello. Today I am here to honor the 2019-2020 yearbook editors and staff. These kids have been working both inside and outside the classroom to make sure your yearbook bleeds maroon with Redskin pride. They've attended practices, games, performances, and everything in between to capture your season highlights and successes. We thank the students and staff for your willingness to reply to countless emails, answer interview questions, and allow class interruptions for photo shoots here and there. I sincerely thank many of these yearbook students for really stepping up and getting things accomplished while working from home these last several weeks and continuing to do so until we get another amazing book completed. I want to give a special shout out and thank you to our editors, Senior Shawnee Tim and Junior Morgan Brown. They've kept things organized and moving forward all year long. They've designed extra layouts, made final creative decisions, and edited numerous pages. Shawnee, we will miss you next year and wish you the best of luck in your future. Keep taking photos to capture life's moments, and I know you will do amazing things. Morgan, I know you have lots of ideas already for next year, and I can't wait to put them to work. Next, I'd like to honor this year's retirees. First, we would like to recognize Mrs. Kay Madison. Mrs. Madison has held the position of Guidance Secretary and Registrar here at Morris Community High School for the last 34 years. She has seen MCHS through the days of K-12 Planet, MAC School, the transition to change, and much, much more. Mrs. Madison is one of the most essential employees at MCHS. She is dedicated to her job, she is flawless in her execution, and she is overall an outstanding person. She works behind the scenes in creating the master schedule, sending out student transcripts, and keeping her counselors on task. This is just a fraction of what she does, and she does it without the attention and recognition she should deserve. Members of the guidance department say it has been an honor working alongside Kay, as she seems to be the voice of reason in the counseling department. She also plays a vital role in being a great listener for the counselors who sometimes need their own counseling. We will miss her in our department, and MCHS will greatly miss the lady once referred to as Super K. Upon her retirement, Mrs. Madison is most looking forward to sleeping in later. She says it's the simple things, and she will miss all of the wonderful people here at MCHS, but I know we will miss her more. Enjoy your retirement. Next, I'd like to recognize Mrs. Michaeline Tooley. Mrs. Tooley has been a part of Morris Community High School since May 2nd, 2005. Upon her retirement, she will have spent over 15 years working in the district office. Although her official position is Superintendent and Board of Education Secretary or Administrative Assistant, she holds a variety of roles. Working with 4 superintendents has shuffled her daily workload, but has kept her challenged all along the way. Superintendent Dr. Craig Ortez says, Mrs. Tooley's 15 years of service to MCHS makes her an invaluable resource. I've been very fortunate to benefit from that experience this school year and will miss being able to ask her a million questions. But watch out, Mrs. Tooley, he'll probably still ask. Mrs. Tooley is most looking forward to doing whatever she wants in retirement. She is excited for the opportunity to see her out-of-state grandchildren much more often, and she will miss the people of MCHS first and foremost, and the aspects of her job that keep her challenged. Congratulations on your retirement. I know you will enjoy it. And last but definitely not least, I'd like to recognize Mrs. Zan Higgins. Mrs. Higgins began teaching at MCHS in the fall of 1996. She started teaching Foods 2 and 3, Bistro, Clothing and Textiles, Adult Living, and Interior Design. Shortly after, Mrs. Higgins added FCCLA advisor to her resume. In addition to these responsibilities, Mrs. Higgins has also served as the girls' soccer coach, the guard coach, a musical assistant. In her final year, Mrs. Higgins is teaching Foods 1 and GAVC Culinary Arts 1 and 2, and also serving as a JJC adjunct and ServSafe manager instructor. Mrs. Higgins says the biggest change in her career from when she started is that teaching is much faster paced, more intense, and brings about new challenges. Upon retirement, she is looking forward to learning how to juggle a personal schedule while maintaining professional integrity and enjoying family and life. She will miss her friendships and the traditions of MCHS, specifically things like homecoming, Friday night football games, celebrating successes, prom, and graduation. Colleague Tracy Steffes, MCHS nurse, says she will miss Mrs. Higgins and her craziness. She is fun and loud, and you just never know what to expect from her. We can all agree that Mrs. Higgins is a one-of-a-kind teacher, and MCHS has been very lucky to have her. Thank you, Mrs. Higgins, for your many years of service and passion to MCHS and the Morris community. And here is Mrs. Higgins.
Hello. Wow, the place is just booming here. It's just like I've never seen the school this quiet, and I don't know how to behave. But I did have a few things that I wanted to tell you. Goodbye. It's the end of my career. It's here. What will I do? Where will I go? Who will I talk to? Really? Who is going to listen to my stories? Well, first let me tell you what I want you to do. I want you to take care of yourself. I want you to do your chores. And I'm not talking taking out the garbage. I'm talking taking care of yourself. Loving yourself, take care of yourself so that you can grow to be a wonderful, wonderful human being for this world. I want you to find out how fast can you run. I want you to know how strong you can be. How many push-ups can you do? And increase it if you can. How long can you focus on things that you like and on things that you don't like? How long can you focus? Practice patience for us old folks. Sometimes we're a little bit slower than you are. You're super fast and I'm still trying to figure it out. Teach yourself to communicate to people, to be clear and understanding. You know, what should you be doing daily to help in the success of your future? Clean up your messes. A please, a thank you, and a big giant sincere I'm sorry can really help you start building better relationships. No one wants to clean up after you, so clean up your own messes. Prepare for your future. When you show up to work, work! Come in early, stay a little bit later, but work and learn. Be curious, ask questions. Make plans and carry through. That means if you're going to make plans, show up and do it. Keep yourself surrounded by interesting people. That means you must practice what I said earlier. Make plans, follow through, repeat many, many times. As far as poor choices, say no, tell, and run like hell. Thank you, MCHS, for the honor of being a part of this big family. It's been awesome. Thank you.
I'm back. Lastly, we have one more person to recognize. Normally, I would introduce the yearbook editors, and they would have the honor of recognizing our yearbook dedication recipient. I know they are disappointed in not being here, but I hope my introduction will be as memorable and appreciated as theirs would have been. Seniors, you may remember 3 years ago when you were freshmen, honoring Ms. Bamonte as the recipient of the 2017 yearbook dedication. The following year, Mrs. Higgins was added to the list of distinguished teachers who have received the award. And finally, last year, the chief staff presented Mrs. Zambaraz with the honor. The yearbook staff has chosen passionate, determined, and dedicated to describe the 2020 recipient. The 2019-2020 school year marked the 21st year of teaching and coaching at MCHS for this teacher. Within those 21 years, this teacher has served the school not only as a dedicated and passionate teacher, but also as a determined coach on the court and on the field. Sports have been a major part of his life for a long time, and he has exerted a passion for athletics in both his students and his kids. During high school, he was a 4-year member of both the basketball and baseball programs, went on to play collegiate baseball at IVCC and UIC, and continues to share his love of athletics here at MCHS. Our recipient currently serves as the English department chair, head baseball coach, and assistant varsity boys basketball coach. While he teaches the sophomore level, he inspires all 9 to 12 students to work and play with 110% every day. He has 2 sons, Brady, age 9, and Ryder, age 6, who share the same love for sports as their dad. When asked what they love most about him, Brady says, "I love my dad because he does a lot for us." And Ryder says, "I love my daddy because he is handsome." Fellow English teacher Amy Costello has worked alongside Mr. Kane for several years. She says he became a mentor, a teammate, and a friend to me in the very first hour of my career here at MCHS. Initiated by the current day jokester in class, I was quickly caught off guard and Todd came to my rescue with compassionate leadership. I am very grateful to have had the guidance and support Todd has given me as a colleague and a friend. I know students and staff agree that this honor is long overdue. The Morris community is thankful to have this wonderful teacher dedicate his time to the students and their education. He has inspired so many along the way and will continue to do so here at MCHS. And we, the 2020 yearbook staff, are privileged to honor the dedication of our yearbook to Mr. Todd Kane.
Congratulations to all of our honorees, and thank you so much for watching.
Are you joking me? Skate up there and get that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, what's up, Murph? Munchie!